Hey everybody, Lane and Heather here. Hey, we wanted to reach out and say hi today because we had a really cool article sent to us this weekend by a good friend and client of ours. And it references a New York Times article called When a House is So Much More, Why Some People Are So Emotional About Real Estate. And this is actually a topic that we don't talk about much within the course of a transaction, but it's something that we're actually dealing with constantly.
It affects the transactions on both the sides of the buyer and the seller.
Yeah, absolutely. The article addresses that for a seller, there is a lot of neuroscience behind the fact that we associate memories with our spaces and why it's hard to detach from that. For buyers, there's this fear of the permanence of the decision. So emotions actually can run quite high within the course of the real estate transaction. So we'll obviously be sharing the link with you in our bio. But we wanted to talk about how within the course of our practice, how we tend to address some of these issues.
Yeah, absolutely. So for buyers, what that means, one of the things I think that we can add a lot of value with is really helping you keep the big picture in mind. And sometimes that means not spending too much on a house that you might fall in love with, and really just providing a consistent context for how you're making the decisions in what can be obviously a very emotionally charged situation when you're thinking about buying a home or losing, a home that you may be bidding on. So that really works for buyers. And for sellers, what that means is, of course, we're always going to give you context around price with data, but I think it's really important because sellers can get really attached to their houses, and sometimes they can either think it's worth way more than it really is in the market or way less than it really is, depending on the kind of experiences that you've had there. Secondly, for sellers, I think, we're good at helping begin the separation process because there is an emotional separation, obviously, that occurs. And as we sort of walk through the steps of the process, we can really help be able to start to see the house from really the buyer's point of view, which is so key to excellent marketing and getting the house sold for the most money possible. We really need to all be able to see how a buyer is going to see the house. So those are the things that I think we really help our buyers and sellers with to make sure that you have a really smooth and really successful transaction.
Yeah, I think it's always our goal to make sure that we provide a safe environment for everybody to feel their feelings across the board. We're not therapists.
Nope.
By any means, but handling emotions, the emotionally charged transaction, is something I think that is really key to the transaction. So we'd love to know what you think. Take a peek at the article. Feel free to comment and fire off any questions you may have, and just let us know what you're thinking.
Absolutely.
Hopefully this was helpful.
Yep.
So we hope you're enjoying your afternoon. If you need anything from us at all, don't hesitate to give us a call. Talk to you soon. Bye.